Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars at Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Troy Trojans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Trojans will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Jaguars offense will have the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to run for it. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Lopez wants to fire. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So Troy's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Hauls it in. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. To the air, it's Crowder. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finishes the run with the slide. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Feeling some heat. Unleashes one. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Webb.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
He'll pull it down. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. On first down from their own 22. Give to the running back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. The give to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Brings up second down.
On second down, looking to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Snagged in the middle, it's Webb. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He's got his man. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. 8th play of the drive coming up. Lopez to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Jaguars will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Bullock. Stopped after making the catch. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout, South Alabama.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Getting some heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
South Alabama, 3, 0.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Still on his feet. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
The hand to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Coming after. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rank it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on them.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Lopez wants to fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling plays.
Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Plows through the defense. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Shows him the stiff arm. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Lopez to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. He'll try the left side. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this